Welcome back, everybody, to a new Datum Gaming series. Got a surprise for you. Well, I don't know how it's going to be a surprise. You clicked on the video, so you know what it's going to be. Currently loading in, but we're beginning a adventure with SoulStone Survivors. We haven't played it at all. We don't know. Oh, we are turning that down. That got a little bit peaky there. Jesus. Um, yeah, we're gonna do Soulstone Survivors and give this a little check out. See how much fun this is. We've been doing a lot of roguelite RPG, action RPGs, bullet hells. Um, see how loud this feels like. It's extremely loud. So we're gonna. They did just do a really big release or update, but you got this awesome little team here, right here. Um, I guess we can watch that. Let's watch that first. Let's learn a little bit about
just participated in one of the most.
let's learn a little bit about the team before we go into the game. Should be fun. We don't always get like a behind the scenes thing, and I'm actually a person that I do enjoy.
Incredible game jams of all time. The challenge was to come up with a game in 5 days to show to more than 100 participating developers from all over the world while in a real medieval castle.
Hey, wait a second, the castle had Wi-Fi?
Yep. Yes, it did. And here's what we were able to come up with.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
What the hell is? You were really close, dude. How'd you miss? Dude, homie's got a shot on him.
Wait a minute. Didn't you say we came here to develop something? Let's start from the beginning, shall we? We have traveled a long way from Brazil all the way to a castle called Unveil's Castle in Latvia. And we have worked hard to come up with something to show at this jam, but perhaps a little bit of an introduction to the team is in
The
order.
freaking carton of Ben and Jerry ice cream there.
It wasn't always this big. Its origins, way back when, began with only 2 developers, Alex, the artist, and Alan, the main developer, and kept growing as time went by, adding in Colombo, another talented
Listen,
artist,
I'm gonna throw this out here real quick. Let me go back.
The main developer.
If you spell Alan with 2 L's, that's a serial killer. This dude's got bodies hiding in his base.
And Gama, sound designer. We just recently grew a little bit larger into the 12 people team that we are today by adding in
Alan. That's how you say his name, right? It's like
Lucas,
Aaron. It's Alan.
Danielle, Max, and Felipe, which unfortunately couldn't make it to this game jam with us. But here's a totally professional and legit Photoshop adding of him. We also got Thiago, the game designer, to join us, and me. Since we were, a big group, we decided to split up in 2 different teams and began developing 2 very different games in the SoulStone Survivors universe. We came to this jam.
I felt a little bad about Alan, but I can see this kobold on the right side of the screen. It's just roasting their own developers, so they're down with it. They get the joke.
2 different ideas that we all would be excited to work on, and perhaps even ship as full games someday.
Boost.
Are these games going to exist at some point in the future as part of the Soulstone universe? Who knows, right? We don't know if this is going to be the case for now, because our focus is still 100% on Soulstone Survivors for the moment.
They are crushing that Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Soulstone Party, and it is supposed to be a light-hearted party game with mini games and all of that, set within the Soulstone universe that is also meant to be multiplayer, so you can enjoy it with your friends. And the other project is a bit more, let's say, ambitious. We wanted to make a game that would be about the origin of the Void Hunters, where you would go to experience how their cult started and evolved, how the original members learned to open portals into the void, and
I apparently don't know what I signed up for because
The
This
game
does not
was
look like.
centered around
Uh,
gathering resources,
maybe it is.
building the first Void Hunter temple, and surviving as outcasts in the wilderness, facing not only monstrous creatures but the seeping
I think I see why
corruption
people wanted me to
as
play
well.
this. This looks
Please
really
do be
interesting.
aware that these ideas are really not final, and
Me
in
was-
extreme early stages of conceptualizing. But if you thought any of these two ideas are something you'd like to see as full
I
games
own
in the
those
Soulstone
headphones right
Survivors
there.
universe, please do let us know in the comments below. And
They've
we're all
broken on me
very excited about
so
the
many
prospect
times.
of
I think I've
what
owned them
this
like
can
3
be to
different
Soulstone
times. The
Survivors
first pair
universe.
broke, I got them
All of
replaced. The second pair
development
broke, I
stuff
got them
is awesome and
replaced.
all, but
The
it
third
really
pair
has an
were not.
opportunity to
Like I
explore
didn't.
this
I don't know.
concept
Maybe
of
it's because I
unveil,
bought them
of
from
course.
GameStop.
After
It was one of the
all,
last things I
the
bought from
openers just
GameStop,
couldn't pass
and
up.
why I will
So,
not shop at
here's a little
GameStop
bit of
anymore because I
more
felt like
context
everything
about
I've gotten
the
from there has
fun
been
we go
broken.
exploring around a
I
little
bought 2 PlayStation 5 controllers. The first one came broken. The second one had
bit. It was
such
mostly
bad
built
drift
on
on
the
it
end of the
that
14th century, where
I couldn't even
warships
believe
and
it.
old
And they
equipment
both said they were
in
new.
medieval
So it's not like I
times
bought
was
used
unveiled,
product. They both said they were new.
famous for its trade
And
crossroads. In
I
the
was
Middle
just like,
Ages,
what the
amber would
hell?
be a
How are you
very
guys selling
rare
broken
metal,
product to
even
me?
more valuable than
Like,
gold and other precious
it's
metals.
ridiculous. And then
Nowadays, we call this country
I was just like, give me my money back.
the castle was
And
built to
the
house
clerk
knights,
literally was just like,
especially
yeah, here's your
those who
money.
live on the
Like,
order.
it was almost
And
like
to this
they
day,
knew,
it houses
and they
many
didn't even
swords.
fight me on it. And
Was
usually they
attacked
do, right?
and destroyed
Well, let's
many
give you
times
star
over
credit.
by
Let's
Polish,
do.
Germans,
They didn't even try to
and
fight me on
Swedes.
it. They were just like,
There's a
no,
long
here's your
list of
money back.
enemies
And
here,
so like I was
but
just like,
enough of the
man, it's almost
boring
like they
history
conceded
lesson
defeat.
on
They knew.
sitting inside all day
They
and
knew
all
that they
After all, it's summertime.
sold me
We
some
all know what
broken
that
jank
means,
shit.
right?
So
Medieval games, of course.
Today, we're here at John Pill's castle, and as you can see, we're doing some archery. Look at this. How amazing is it, right? So here at John Pill's, there's actually a lot of...
I just want to say this company is brilliant because they took a trip across the world and business expensed it as game development.
You do, and one of them is this. So we
I love
get
it.
the crossbow, and we're getting shooting bow and arrow, which is actually a very medieval and interesting experience. And there's actually, as you can see in the background, there's a lot of us there, and yeah, we're practicing. We're trying to shoot those little animals right now.
And this guy can't hit anything.
Olha lá, fala dele agora. Toma.
Watch, he's gonna hit it. Oh,
Boa.
second try. Dude, this guy's fire. Uh-oh.
And here's us trying a little bit of the other activities, such as axe throwing and crossbow shooting. Hey, it's harder than it looks, okay?
What was he aiming at?
Olha lá.
And
Look at-
we even
Where's his first shot?
such
Okay,
as
hold on.
axe throwing and crossbow shooting.
His first shot is like this just looks bad.
Hey, it's harder. And we even had a little guided tour towards the end of a little play session here. And he also talked about the medieval torture devices.
Is that a mule?
Your hands is here or here, and then all depends on the time. Yeah, how much time you need to stick to it.
Yep, I think I'm good. I'm just
That
let's
looks
get back to the castle,
terrible.
shall we? It's time to start saying goodbye to a little adventure here. Alan actually gave a speech about SoulStone Survivors. You know, he talked a little bit about the game, how he was able to find us and hire us, all of the who's and how's, and people actually had some questions, some business-related questions, but, you know, it was fun nonetheless. And that we made an amazing opportunity for us. I think I can see building.
This is actually cool. I honestly, I applaud them for doing this.
The gunpowder still comes from China. Can you step back, please? I'm not taking any guarantees.
Sketchy ass woman comes out with gunpowder and a torch.
Cannon will shot.
I mean, I'm sure this is all for show. Axe punch.
From all of us, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for supporting the game, supporting us in this wild journey. All of the
This is what your Patreon donations went to. Our trip to Germany or wherever they went. No, this is cool. I wish more companies did stuff like that where they they gave more behind the scenes understanding to so that people can meet the team, but two, it would be really awesome, give insight to how the game is developed, or like I feel like people think that we wouldn't watch that, but as gamers, I honestly think we would, right? I'm a huge movie guy. I love watching behind the scenes movie anything. Whether it's, how they made the movie, how they do special effects, like we love watching those, right? But when it comes to the video game industry, I always thought it was funny that it's such a weird parallel that they have a lot of similarities, but then when it comes to the behind the scenes stuff for developers, you don't really see that much anymore. You don't see them really like reveal things, and maybe that's a little bit of like bad business practice. I don't know. When you're trying to hide things, you don't want anyone behind the scenes, no one wants to see how Blizzard was developing Diablo 4, right? Because you had Bobby Kotick walking around with like a whip just nailing people with it. And that's probably not good PR, but I hope more companies do stuff like this. But so guess what? We saw how the game got made. I'm gonna turn the volume back down. All right, so that's part of how this game got developed. Let's get into it. Let's find out. Let's see if this game's any good. It looks interesting, but we don't know until we try. All right, so you have a bunch of different heroes. Each one has its own weapon. It appears they have a theme going here where it's, I'm gonna say, fire, lightning, death, poison. We have nature, arcane. That's probably explosive. We have physical, frost or blizzard. So you're probably gonna have a bunch of different enemies that have different skill tree. Bet. Blacksmith. So it looks like there's some depth to this, so that's a good hit. But I guess let's just jump right into the first game. We have been 0% through the Scorching Valley with this barbarian looking dude that's wielding an axe and a club. Yo, we're just getting right into it with that. Take me through the tutorial. Alright, so it seems pretty similar. Alright, so we have a legendary power. Well, clearly this is probably set up and they want me to take it, so I will. Alright, so then we have Chain Lightning, creates a lightning that jumps, Sharp Spears, I hurl them, Earthquake, probably does AoE around me. So I can re-roll, but I don't have any. I can block, banish, and I can lock. Ooh. Lock skill's a good hit for a game like this. I can dig with that. Let's go with Chain Lightning. Let's have a little bit of magic and damage, and then some. So eliminate the voids. So have a bigger chain for. I feel like we went a bigger area. So the draw distance is abysmal. We can tell right off the bat. I think I literally have to touch it. Ooh, additional dodge. I don't think you can go wrong with that. So we have these crystals as well. These blue ones. I don't know what they do yet. I'm going to assume maybe they level up abilities, or they do stuff. Strike in the target direction, causing damage. Number of finesse. I don't feel like I probably am a finesse character. We don't have like a stat tree, so prowess increases the modifier, piercing. Slams the ground around you, causing damage and applying shattered. I feel like shattered is a pretty good shout, so let's go with that. So I don't actually click the abilities, they all are automated. music is fire. Shut up, I know how to dance. Okay. Back to it. I'm just gonna lean on. I'm gonna take the highest ability. If it seems like it's good, you're never gonna go wrong with attack speed. Power probably scales. All right, let's check these out. So it does appear that there's some destructible things around the way. More movement speed. Yeah, I feel like that's always a good hit. Because we have some champions coming out. I don't know what's going on with this thing, but I don't like it. Okay, so that was the void. So here's my first boss. Yo, I desperately need some sort of magic draw or something to happen. Alright, so let's take a look. Body slam, slam the ground, damage is multiplied by my armor. That's probably pretty good for this character. We have a totem, causes daze, so that's a slowdown. So this gives me finesse on the cleaver. Smashes the target direction, causes damage. Damage is multiplied based on my block. I don't feel like my guy has a shield, so I probably am not gaining that much block. Take body slam. Alright, if I can find a way to get some experience drop, ooh, let's get out of that. Oh, nice, we got him. Alright, so what did this give us? So this must be an additional skill. Increases the multi-chest cans of slam. That's nice. Using skills more frequently seems really good too, but... I like that, and I'm leveling up a lot here. So I can have up to 6 abilities, so that's pretty cool. That's different from a lot of the games like this. We got Earth Bolt, shoots a Colossal Missile. What the hell does Colossal do? Increases my area modifier. Okay. Thunder Strike. Is that different than Chain Lightning? It is. Double Slash. I wish I could lock a skill, because I want to lock Thunder and I want to keep Double, but I'm going to take Double Slash. For each kill you have a... increases the modifier of swing, so this works for pretty much all my abilities. I feel like multicast is amazingly powerful. Increases area of slam. You have a greater area for... Okay, so this only works for slam, but this works for all of my abilities. But... so the thing that scares me about this is, see how it highlights down here? This highlights the 2 abilities it affects. These 2 don't, so maybe this just goes into my passive, but this affects... so I actually have 2 abilities that this works on. So I'm actually going to take that. And how many levels did I just gain? Holy hell. So this is going to be our last ability. Let's make it a good one. This has bleed and form. Form increases your crit strike. Bleed obviously is bleed. So I can have a maximum of 4 of these out, I think. Units per cast. I guess let's try Fury. Throw some daggers out. So I'm not seeing a map anywhere, but I am seeing things appear on the map. So let's go ahead and head to all of these. Big ass scorpions coming in. I usually just try and go glass cannon to start, but a flat damage reduction seems like a not bad idea. I respect the amount of monsters they're throwing at me. I usually complain that there aren't enough. Increases the modifier of flurry. I do feel like we have a little bit of like a saturation in our pool. Let's get this stun going. Wait, what? What just happened? Oh, I have a breakdown right here. Good to know. Replace choices with passive power-ups. I know. All my abilities to have bigger. If you've watched any video, anything with magnetism, give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, we could have replaced one of these. Gotcha. All right. I feel like I want this to replace that. That's the only one I don't necessarily kind of really like at the moment. But having an additional stunning effect. Okay, so that makes more sense. Get more armor. Okay, so we get armor and block power. So let's check that. So I have 100 armor. How much block? I have 131. Okay, so I did have some block in there. But we're gonna go with attack speed. Don't like any of those. So let's go back. And we're gonna do critical strikes cause additional damage. That seems really good. Skills with this. So this affects 5 skills or 4 skills. So more crit damage. Ooh. So legendary is obviously better than epic. That's amazing. A massive area. Well, if they're just gonna throw legendaries at me. More damage. Nope. Bigger experience range. Okay, perfect. Expansive. Area modifier to 15. Okay. That's not bad. What we're interested in is picking up all of these amazing abilities. Okay, so I can choose to skip active skills. So that would be letting me avoid having to try and choose these again. I think I might do that. I don't know if I'm going to change any of these out, and it seems like it's the same ones that are coming back, but we'll go one more without taking it. Okay, so definitely going to add that. We're going to Alfred. Give me that. Okay, so increases modifier. Ooh, lightning bolt. So we haven't had that one yet. So fires projectile towards a random enemy, causing damage, gaining electrify. It has devastating. What is devastating? Devastating does direct damage caused by this skill is multiplied by 3. So devastating means the critical hits do a ton of extra damage. Interesting. So which one of these would I want to get rid of? So I want to keep Whirlwind because that feels really good. So Armor Shatter is the only one that I don't feel like is like having any kind of synergy with anything else. So let's take this and we're going to get rid of that. So that must be health. Yo, we are balling now. I'm gonna assume the first level that they kind of just throw extra stuff at us because of the tutorial. But we are picking up, so our range is much better now. I think we need to work on our damage a little bit. Experience doesn't stay on the ground forever. It's good to know. I feel like we're struggling on the damage a little bit, so I don't want any of those. Increase our crit strikes. Boss in here. Okay, so we don't want any of those. Pass on that. You have a 100% chance to deal critical strike on enemies with full life. That's crazy. Oh, that guy has a massive attack. I think it was the whole damn level. I'm just going to explore a little bit here because I want to see what the arena type is like. Yo, that crit strike thing guarantee is pretty massive. I'm like literally running away from this boss. Sorry. So since now I know that my first crit is always a guaranteed, or my first hit's always a guaranteed crit, I feel like we can definitely start just focusing on crit damage and multipliers. Yo, he has a massive attack, dude. This guy's crazy. I think I want to focus on him a little bit. We're not going to do any of those. Multicast chance. Woo! Oh, we got hit on that one. Go get some help. Oh no, let's go down for the crystal. Damage increase, just straight damage. But it only goes for 2. The multicast only hits on the body slam. You may now activate your skills multiple times. No. Skills, hits 2. It only hits this, but it's a pretty big increase. I think we need to work on our damage just a little bit. Yeah, that feels like it had a big impact for us. I will say, as of this moment, I can't tell. Legendary multicast. I cannot tell if I'm trying to dodge, like what I'm trying to dodge right now. So far, it feels like, obviously the red rings, I know for sure I don't want to be in those. But like, I'm not seeing, maybe I'm not seeing a lot of like mob attacking. Whenever you cast a skill of this type, you have a chance of casting another one. Wow, that seems really good. Let's see, I want this one, even though it's the same ability, but it does worse. So that's interesting. You can get 2 versions of the same skill at different difficult, or at different rarities. You don't see that very often. Leviathan, you cause more damage but move slower. Oh. Like, as I'm running through those packs, dude, I couldn't tell you if I'm supposed to be dodging anything. I see I have gotten hit. I just don't know what hit. Because at this point, it could be anything. this guy. I mean, we're doing some insane-o damage. It feels like. I don't know if that's true or not. I feel like having your lightning abilities chained seems like really strong. We got new monsters. We got that big dick crocodile over here. Beefy McBeeferson. Dude, these guys have life. These guys probably have more life than the first boss I fought. Because I am like... I ain't doing some... Oh, nice. 100%. Sandman over here just won't die. Yikes. Damage modifier, crit chance, we don't care about that. This only goes for one ability, so we're gonna take this because it's across the board. So it seems like the arena is just a basic, I don't know, maybe hexagon or just circular. Or... You got 4 walls. Ooh, hell yeah. We got the final Wave Lord coming in. Let's assume that he's probably going to be a little bit of a beast. Gobble, the incarnation of fire. Yo. Damn. I'm going to take the movement speed because we took a little bit of a hit on it with Leviathan. And that, I think that pretty much counteracts all the minus we had. Look at that freaking attack size on that. And it targets. It's just tracking me around. This boss got some aimbot going on. Well, so this doesn't do me any good. I only have 1 skill, so I'm not chaining that off anything. So I just got like 7 achievements. I know. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? All right, hold on. You can't really see them because they're behind me, anyways. But I just got a ton of achievements, so those came in. We beat the first level. I mean, like I legitimately just unlocked like 37 achievements. Where would a good place for my base to be? All right, hold on. Let me move me up here. Oop. What the hell is that coming on the screen? What is this thing right here? Get out of here. I don't know what that is. Hide that. Alright, so we're going to put me up in the corner. Because if I put myself down here, you guys are going to see the, like I'm going to be blocking the abilities. And yeah, I block all the achievements over here. Or I guess I can go in the middle, so let's go right here. We'll go up top. Okay. Alright, so I got 3 portals that have appeared. Let's give them a look-see here. Alright, so we have a skull, we have an infinity, and we have a blue. Let's see. There is tooltips. You can disable damage numbers, effects that cause damage. Anything in here about portals? Nothing? Okay. Escape the void or go deeper. So maybe that's escape. That goes forever, and then this is... Let's go deeper. I don't know what I just did, but Things happened. Choices were made. Oh no, don't crash on me. Don't you dare end this process. Some of these games sometimes are just a little bit... Oh, there we go. Okay, we're in it. Okay, so we got some new Void Lords to go into. Nice. Okay. Holy hell. Okay, well, the hit point scaling has dramatically increased. Alright, this map is a little bit simpler. It's just a small circle. Alright, so I need as much damage as I can get, so this only goes for one ability, so I get 2 off this one, so we're gonna increase that. I will say I am digging the aesthetic of this. It does seem super... It's kind of unique. It's like polygonish, so it reminds me of like old school, like N64 a little bit. Okay, so we have a new ability we've never seen before. This one's called, or maybe we have, I just haven't paid attention. I don't want any of that. I just need damage. I need as much damage as I can get. Each skill with electricity, you get plus 12% damage. Multicast. Alright, essentially I think I'm like kind of where I need to be with that. Power Strike. I just straight up do more damage. This is 10%, this is plus 5. Let's just do a straight 5 with no negative. That way we can keep our run speed. Sucker for pickup. I think I have enough magnetism now. I have enough experience draw that I'm not having any issues getting away with it. Jeez. Right, so every time you apply finesse, oh, we got rid of the thing that had finesse on it. So we're gonna scale our damage as much as possible. That purple thing coming in on us. Oh, it increases how much XP you get, too. It's important. I don't get out-leveled and out-scaled if I'm constantly going, whoa, dude, look at that freaking demon that came in on us. Ooh, here's a new one, Bloody Saw. I don't remember seeing that one ever. So, I guess Finesse and Bleed probably go together, so that's probably, like, Speed in Bleed, so it's like a rogue. Form, what does Form do? Increases critical damage by... Okay, so Form gives me just a straight damage increase. That's kind of cool. Alright, but we're not going to take any of those. Oh, man. My assumption is... I should probably be aiming at this guy. My assumption is that Cast Chance is just a pure scaling DPS increase. If I'm casting 3 whirlwinds in a row instead of 1, obviously you're just gaining flat DPS at that point, right? Well, he got rocked. We're not taking any of that. We haven't taken any of that. Crit strike damage. We are guaranteed a first hit crit, so absolutely no reason that we wouldn't try and increase that. Well, that's a good shout. As soon as we get the boss XP, or right before we pick up the boss SP, we get a multicast. So this hits on 2 things. This is a 20% damage increase. So I think Leviathan scales the same no matter what. Plus 10 damage, minus 5 movement speed. and then depending on the level of the upgrade, so common is just the minimum. Each one progressively gets more and more. Man, this is... I wonder when this maxes out. The moment it feels like I pretty much pick up everything I kill. So... that's kind of where I want to be. I want to be able to pick up anything within my pull range, or my kill range. That way I can just focus on dodging and not like having to path to pick up packets of experience. Increases for just chain lightning. This is really good because it increases my chain skill, and I really like that. Cast the ability more often, have it chain more often, which means I'm just constantly having my abilities trigger off of each other. Pure damage increase. Let's hit more monsters in a bigger area. Yo! Cast frequency, double slash, multi-chance online. So that only hits one. I wonder, can I rearrange these? I can't. Again, I'm going like pure glass cannon right now. All gas, no brakes. That's what we're gonna call this episode. SoulStone Survivor, all gas, no brakes. Yeah, give me that third dash charge. I know I want it. Damn, if I got an ability that triggered on a dash, I would be in love with this build right now. It's kind of slowing down on my pool here a little bit, so I'm wondering, do abilities max out, or am I just getting unlucky on these last couple of Yo! Alright, Chain Lightning, Area of Effective Slam, I don't really care about that one. Area Modifier for everything. I thought I was going to get eaten alive on that one. Multicast for everything, Critical Chance for everything, Cast Frequency for everything. I feel like that's better than this one. Well, I mean, they're probably all equally as good. If you're casting more often, higher chance at everything. I'm gonna say you could probably stack one over the other, and it would be strong. But I want to say being better at everything is probably gonna be really good. So we have a lot of dashes. Ooh, the dash I think is getting affected by the movement speed. It doesn't feel like I'm dashing as far. Big Dick Croc up on me. Oh yes, movement speed. Give me the movement speed I've lost back. I mean, the chaos on the screen is pretty incredible. Critical damage for everything. Ooh. Dodged into an attack. Damn, these games are pretty long. I am going to be taking Leviathan more often, so I think it's good to hedge my bet. If I ever get a level up that's a lot of movement speed, it lets me take a couple lower Leviathans or a higher Leviathan if one came in. Yes, plus 48% for this. It seems really good. Got another boss coming in. So I think we're moving, our movement speed can go up a little bit more, but I think we're in a good spot because we're outrunning these like targeting abilities that are like tracking us. Yo, multicast at 108% chance. Well, that just feels good. So, am I always just multicasting this now? Because that's what it sounds like. I wonder if my build is good or bad in like synergy standards for what the meta is for this game. Polarity shift. All my things have a higher crit rate. I do have a lot of lightning. Oh shit. That's a pretty big area modifier. That seems really good. So it does feel like on most of these level ups, when I get a single ability modifier, like for an area, it also does kind of throw the... So see how they're all cast frequency? This is for a specific attack, every attack. Increases the frequency of chain lightning by 110%. So essentially I've doubled the speed of this. That's, what was that? That's a 30% increase. Alright, so hold on. Let's do some quick math. I have 6 abilities. Every time I pick the +5, right? That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's a 30% increase across the board for every ability, as to where that one was a 30% in one. So in either direction, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? I'm rating that as, that was one of my main abilities, so I want that to go up exponentially increased because the lightning chains. But I think there's a good argument for, I could have taken the +5 and equally seen as good a increase across the board. Skills that are affected by this have a 16% multi-chance increase. So this hits 4 abilities at plus 16%. That's pretty massive. I wonder if I'll ever get to a point where I'm just multicasting my abilities so quickly. So the thing, the synergy off the stun seems to be taking a really good... It seems to be triggering a lot. I am seeing constant stuns on all of these guys. Ooh. It's an active skill. So does this replace one? It does. Okay, but it's a lightning skill. Increase your movement speed and causes all skills to apply days. Interesting. So it lasts for 10 seconds. Damn, dude. 90% movement speed increase? That's a massive hit. So that would be me taking out Body Slam for sure. I like it. Let's get rid of Body Slam. Oh, I stopped attacking. Nice. Woo! Look at that movement speed, baby. I'm a whirling dervish. Hot damn, dude. I didn't realize Diablo 4 already came out. Oh. Dad jokes, you know you love them. Alright. Critical strike with shift increases. That only hits what? Lightning? It hits 2. I'm gonna go with this. I want a global increase in abilities. I know this thing says it's only activated for 10 seconds, but I think it's synergizing with all my lightning abilities and triggering so often. I honestly think I just literally am going to have this active at all times. Yo, hell yeah. Just straight up 50% damage modifier for all of my abilities. Get out of here. That's incredible. I mean, I will say this. My character feels stupid strong from the jump. I am not seeing, like... I'm not feeling a drop-off right now where my character just feels stupid weak. Like you do feel in these from the start. I'm trying to avoid these void zones. Okay, so I don't want any of those. Wow. So I can afford to take that because I have so much movement speed increase now. Every ability just gained a flat 30% damage increase. Okay, so the void zones I'm running into are dealing damage. I did see myself get triggered on that one. Or I got hit on that one. Yo, give me in there, coach. Put me in, give me that XP. Yaddy yaddy. Alright, so... Nice, okay. 8% increase for all abilities. Area modifier of plus 20%. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, so our XP draw is extremely strong now. I feel like I have enough magnetism to carry me. I would only take it if it came in at a higher like rarity rating to get that kind of big bonus. I think we need to... Like that to me, as much as I want to take it, I'm not going to. Out of these, which one am I going to take? I think it's just going to be Leviathan. No, let's go with crit chance. I think we've stacked enough crit damage. I think now we just want to try and get to a point where we're critting on every attack, not just the first one. Because the monster life pool is starting to get pretty drastically large. I don't know what this blue shit on the ground is, but we're just going to go with it's bad. So we're not going to step in that. Okay. So that's just a huge increase as much as I want that. I think stat weight wise, they're both probably pretty equal. Let's see, where's my crit So my crit chance is at 24%. Alright, so let's focus on that. I think we're going to weight that one higher right now. I think I want to get that a whole lot higher. Just natural crit percentage. I have to eliminate elite monsters. So, Big Dick Crocodile is an elite monster. Damn, that's crazy. So it's not even like kill monsters anymore, it's you have to kill elite monsters. I was wondering why it felt like this level was specifically going so slow, but that would be why. Let's see. I wonder if there's an auto aim. Activate mouse only. This mode you can play using only your mouse. No, I don't want to do that because damage colors. When this option is available, effects change, individual damage numbers. Yeah, that would probably crash my system. Crosshair size. Key binding. Learn skill with Q. Space is dashing. Reroll. Lock skill. Replace active skill. Auto aim override is right button. Auto aim toggle is middle button. This thing's active at all times, so I'm just thinking it's about the damage straight over the top. I can't tell if auto aim is activated or not. That's what I was trying to see. Because at the moment, so let's see. Is anything going this way? No. Okay, it must be activated. Oh, here we go. We got a behemoth. We got a Galooper Ice Titan over here. Damage increase. Okay. We have a healing crystal on the ground but with full life, so we're gonna avoid that. So Ice Giant boss is getting rectified. Ice Giant boss is dead. Okay. Ooh, choose a portal. Escape. Go deeper. I wanted to make a short video, but I don't know if this game will allow short videos, so we're gonna go deeper. Alright, watch these. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna get it. I'm only getting one achievement on that. Pop out. I got 36 achievements on my first freaking dungeon. Alright. Damn, we're just on the same level again? Alright. Damage scale feels good still. I still think we're ahead of the curve. We had a little bit of drop off on that last one. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out is if I need to avoid those orange lightning bolts. Right, I think I want to get my cast frequency to like 100%. Doubles. I mean, so I'm gonna go crit chance when it's up or attack ability speed, and then I think multicast as well. So I think those are the three I'm gonna target right now, and then of course damage whenever that's up as well, unless there's like a big card discrepancy in rarity. If I get an epic or if I get a something else, I'm gonna go that way. So which one of these do I like the most? So this is level 11. So these level up too. That's interesting. Indomitable, I don't care about. Increases the damage. This is chain lightning. Oh no, which one is this one? So yeah, it's chain lightning and then it's lightning bolt. Or thunder strike. This is the one that stuns. Don't care about that. Let's go chain lightning. Get more damage out there. First boss in. It's like a goblin. Big ass goblin. Ogre. Big ass ogre. Gonna die. Ooh. Just straight up 45 health. Alright. Yeah, dude, this thing just is beef. We don't need the movement speed. Thunderstrike. I'm gonna go with the area damage ripple. Okay, got pools of poison on the ground. So we're gonna start avoiding those. Let's figure out what's dropping the pools of poison. Ooh. I think it's this, like, is that a mushroom, maybe? I don't know. Increases the duration of lightning skill. So, it currently lasts for 10. This would make it last for, I don't know, 14 seconds, maybe? About 15 seconds. So it'll last for 15 seconds, but currently it's got a cooldown of 10 seconds and a duration of 10 seconds. So the big question becomes, can I have multiple of it on? Well, let's find out. Let's do this. Let's do the science experiment, guys. Let's see if I can have multiple instances of this attached. So it lasts for 14.5. Every 10 seconds it gets cast. I mean, I can't tell if it does or not. I'm gonna say it's not. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Hold on, let me look at the side of my... It's hard to see the side of the screen. I mean, I don't need that ever. Jesus. Oh shit, I stopped moving. Don't stop moving because I'm reading. I'm not seeing buffs anywhere, so I don't know. I honestly don't think it is, but... Alright, so what does this do? For 2 different abilities, polarity shift. For each skill you have of the electric, increase the modifiers of your skills without electric. Oh, so I increase my crit chance for 24% for those abilities. Gotcha. That seems like a lot. Plus 8%. But I have more electric abilities. I feel like 2, 4, or is that 2, 4, 6, 8? Oh, never mind. I lied. I can't maths. Okay, so double slash we can drop for an electric ability if we see another one pop. I don't know if I will though. Oh my god, there's so much red on the ground. So currently, as I'm reading my skills, S tier is damage. I would say damage frequency for attack speed, and then crit strike. And crit damage. I think those are the ones I'm not ever gonna pass up. So for here, we're gonna go movement speed. Because we do take Leviathan, so we do have to curb the amount of movement speed we're losing. I wonder how many dungeons you can do. I wonder if there's a max. Alright. So cast frequency for a single skill. Crit damage. I'm actually going to get this to 200. I know I said I wasn't going to take it again. But I want a 200% increase in XP. And then I think... And because I was about to get a boss crystal for just a brick load of XP coming in. Alright, so again, we're just going to get to 200 and then I don't think I'll ever take it again. Well, I will say this, I probably cannot ever stand still and then succeed. Alright, if I could banish, I would banish this one, because I don't want any upgrades for frequency anymore. So area effect on my lightning skills. Holy shit. Alright, so our all gas build is definitely leaning towards that. Heal real quick. Whew. Okay, so 10% damage. Definitely. So I'm sure you can make the argument that multicast might be better because it doesn't matter if my god, now I get the one so I could just take one. That kind of pisses me off. Whenever you cast a skill type of electric, you have a chance of casting another one. Oh my lord, that's amazing. So anytime I cast an electric skill, I have a chance of whirlwind triggering as well. Ooh, I'm right into that shit. Their attack patterns are getting massive. Look at how big that area is. That's freaking insane. I don't know what I'm collecting on this side, but I'm collecting a ton of them. This is insane. I mean, literally, it feels like I'm face rolling through this dungeon. I don't want to speak too soon because obviously something could come to change that. I think we might have gamer lucked out with the choices we picked because honestly, We have an insane amount of synergy within our build, and this build is going so hard right now. And it definitely doesn't feel like it's stepping on its own toes. Like, this might be the worst thing I have right here. So, like, we're getting a ton of multicasting. Tiagro. Where you at, Tiagro? Is this you right here? I can't tell if Tiagro is the thing on the ground or if it's this one right here. Because they both felt like they appeared at the same time. Maybe it's both of them. Nope, that was Tiagro. Okay. I think for posterity's sake, I need to keep curving with my XP. Because it's starting to take a lot to level up. So I think we just have to curve it a little bit. So if we see one of the rarer XP ones come in, I think we gotta take it. Because the thing to remember too is, if you're constantly leveling up, you have the ability to power up. And if I lose my ability to power up, then I'm just the Yellow Ranger in the Power Ranger movies. The gimp of the team at all times. And the tales of the SoulStone Survivors series. Dude, I'm literally, like, in my head, I'm just thinking, like, I think I need to power up more. I need to scale my damage. I feel like this stuff's starting to have a ton of life. How do you guys like my first series, right? This is going to be a one video series. I just literally play this for the rest of my life. Because I just never die. It just keeps going forever. I mean, and here's the crazy thing, right? When we went in, we saw there's a blacksmith, there's an ability, like, level up thing, there's a skill tree. So I could be going into these dungeons even more powerful. My lord, dude. Need to readjust, my butt hurts. Alright, dude. Maybe you can only go into, like, dungeon 3 or something like that. I don't know. Oh shit, that's a giant ass attack range. Yo. This is chaos on the screen. Holy hell. There's so much going on right now. Oh my god. I thought my game crashed. Time alive, 31 freaking minutes. Okay. I gotta stop this video here. It's already a freaking hour and 15 minutes long. I only wanted it to be like a 30-minute video. I was not expecting this run to go this good. So tune in for the next video where we continue this journey. This game's pretty awesome. I'm enjoying it. I can't believe I'm still alive, but we're gonna keep going. But drop a like, subscribe. Let me know if your first game playing this went just this hard to start. where you just survived forever. I'm assuming at some point I'm just gonna get like the developer smackdown and I'm just gonna get beat in the face. But man, most importantly, guys, do something kind for somebody else in this world. Deuces.